Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you had a lovely day. I hope that if you celebrated with gifts, I hope you got what you wanted. I hope you gave what you wanted to give. I hope you gave love most of all. And I meditated beforehand just to see what messages may want to come out on this beautiful day. I think most of the time we lose focus on what the day is really about. Whether you are a traditional Christian, it doesn't matter. To me, I don't believe to Christ either, but I think love, which is what I talk about pretty much every video, is what Jesus would want for us to focus on. Not to say like, we should cease the tradition of giving gifts. Not at all. That it makes us feel it makes us feel filled up with love. It makes us um it's the time that we really can let that side of us um indulge. We give ourselves a reason to give. Like, okay, Christmas is an acceptable day of the year that I can just spoil my loved ones or surprise my loved ones. Wouldn't it be great if we just did that? Because, anytime, not just for birthdays or for Christmases, but just to show love, acts of kindness, material or non material support, a listening ear, a caring thought, a prayer, and yes, money. We do live in a 3D world and money is important. So, of course, if you can lighten someone else's load, in fact, that might be more appreciated than any kind of material item you might buy for them. But I don't know. My mind just went there. But back to this day and the love message. Hmm. Jesus would want you to love yourself. I don't know if you take the time to, we always say love yourself, but what does that feel like to you? What does that mean? Does it mean always knowing that you are loved by Jesus, by God, no matter what? No one else on this, like if you think, okay, well, if I look a certain way, then I'm worthy of love. Got a lot of cutting going on and body, what do you call it, surgeries and stuff like that. And it's still never enough. God would never want that for you. Jesus would never want that for you. To try to trim yourself out like some kind of cookie, you roll out the cookie dough and you use your trimmer. What in the world? No, that's so not what Jesus would want for you. And I'm not saying don't be your fittest, don't be your healthiest, don't have your energy up. I'm not saying that I have not wanted to strive for that as well, to that no matter what weight, size, body image that you portray, that you want to be your most vital. That is very important. And it, has to do with getting a lot of vitamins, water, a healthy diet, movement, etc. Yes, of course, no matter what weight you are, but I'm talking about doing things to feel worthy and of love, no matter what your state is, no matter how healthy or unhealthy or fit or unfit you are loved already. Jesus loves you. You don't have to earn that. You don't have to work toward that. It is divinely given to you. And when you know that and when you are armed with that, there is nothing that anyone can ever convince you otherwise. They can't. You won't ever consider having surgeries um, to fit in any kind of mold. You won't, um, second guess wearing an outfit because it might make you look bigger, or, just all that kind of silliness. It's really immature. Um, and why you feel that immaturity emotionally is because you have subscribed to what we are fed, not just by the media, but by your friends, by your family. You don't have that inner fortification against these kind of evil messages. And I say evil because it has the tendency to take you away from God's love for you or what God would want for you. It is anti, it is against what Jesus would want for you, which is to feel self love and self love. Love yourself. Don't ever let anyone make you feel less worthy. While I'm on that, I did, let's go to, let's see, do I even have it here? Oh, yeah, okay. There was a song that kept coming to my mind. It is Christmas. So, of course, we hear uh, the all the popular Christmas songs played. So there's Under the Tree by Kelly Clarkson. And I love Kelly Clarkson. And I love this song, but I was wondering, why does it give me like a pang of sadness sometimes? I love the song. I love her voice. I feel the emotion in her voice. But there was just always something about the words. And then I just kind of paid attention to the lyrics, and I caught on to what it's about. And it's saying, you're here where you should be. Snow is falling as the carolers sing. It just wasn't the same. Alone on Christmas Day. Presents, what a beautiful sight. Don't mean a thing if you ain't holding me tight. You're all that I need underneath the tree. And I just got to thinking, I think it's because it evokes a time in my past where I felt like if it was Christmas and I didn't have that picture perfect day, that it just wasn't the same. That, it kind of actually felt depressing. And I think I heard once that Christmas is like the highest time of year for um can't say it on YouTube, but an unfortunate catastrophe. People get to their worst state of beings or mindsets behind missing loved ones or feeling alone, or that day is not living up to what is presented again by social media. I'm sorry, the media, what we've been told through movies, through maybe even with friends and family. Expect the day to traditionally mean lots of friends, the love of your life, lots of presents, lots of money. What if you don't have a boyfriend, a spouse, or whatever, a girlfriend? What if you don't have money for gifts? What if you don't have your parents anymore? They just passed away. What if you don't have um, anything more under the tree than apples and oranges and nuts? Are you supposed to feel sad on Christmas Day? Why? Isn't it about celebrating the birth of Jesus? And Jesus loves you? Isn't it about focusing on being grateful for that love? I just felt like, why not use that day to be fortified even more? Instead of it being, oh my goodness, I'm not with the person that I think would make this day so perfect, or the meal didn't come out perfect, or the lights don't look the way, the lights went out on the tree or whatever. Instead of any of that, it should be flipped around. There is nothing that can make me unhappy on this day, because this is the day. Every day should be that way. But today of all days, I'm celebrating Christmas, and I know that Jesus loves me. I know that Jesus loves me. And I'm so grateful for that. There's nothing better. I think that that would really take away the power for any of those other circumstances to rob you of the joy of Christmas. Is to just remember what the day is supposed to be about anyway. So, um, don't ever let anything rob you of your joy. Not on Christmas, not anytime. Jesus loves you. Jesus always wants you to feel loved. And that's going to be my message moving forward. It's always been about love, Christ consciousness. It's all the same for me. Feeling love, loving myself, and trying to promote others to love themselves and love others. Treat yourself well, treat others well, not just on Christmas, but tomorrow, the next day, and the next day. Make it a habit, make it a healthy habit that every day you wake up wanting to love somebody, love everyone, and love yourself. And if anyone brings negativity, evil, darkness, dark thoughts, dark mindsets to your door, you tell them, I'm sorry, I can't let you in. Come back when you feel more loving. Come back when you know that you are loved. Because I'm not welcoming any of that hostility, any of that uh, negative talk, anything that's going to lower my vibrations. It stops at the door. It's not allowed in. I just wanted to say that today. Love somebody, love yourselves, love Jesus, um, and bask in that and be grateful above all else. Thank you for being here. I love you all. Merry Christmas, and I will see you next time.